Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please don't make it your last by subscribing and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're very much welcome. Today we are going to be learning how to cut and sew a bridal robe. So with no further ado, let's get started. And please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if this video was helpful. Thank you. First thing to do is to mark our starting point. We're going to mark the shoulder point like so and connect it together. The measurements we are using is length 36, hip 37 and shoulder 36 inches. We are going to draw our length as shown and connect it to the end. Then we will mark 7 inches from that point. We'll mark in 7 inches till we get to our length. That 7 inches has a purpose which I will tell you later. Then we'll mark our neck width of 3.5 inches and a neck depth for the back is 1 inch. Then the neck depth for the front will be 10 inches. Mark our shoulder measurement of 8 inches. This 16 divided by 2 is 8 inches. We'll come down by 1.5. This is for the front slope. For the front shoulder slope is 1.5 and you connect it to your neck width. Then your armhole measurement is 9 inches. For this measurement is 9 inches. So I'm going to mark 8 inches for my shoulder. So the shoulder will fall on a straight line and connect both lines as shown. Then to get the measurements we need the highest measurement, which is the hip measurement. Now hip divided by 4, your hip divided by 4, you mark it down and add 0.25 for ease to your hip measurement. Then you mark down the hip measurement straight to the length of the bridal robe. Then back to our armhole, we'll measure half of our armhole measurement, which is first of all, that mark I made there is for the back armhole. The back shoulder slope, sorry. The back shoulder slope is 1 inch. So I'm marking half an inch before there. And our shoulder mid armhole should be same. So we use the back shoulder slope for it. I will come in by half an inch and connect it as shown and mark our armhole measurement. This is a freehand illustration, so we have to be very careful as we mark so we don't make mistakes. Remember, the shoulder slope for the front is different from the back. For the shoulder slope for the back, for the front is 1.5 and for the back is 1 inch. So we are done with the shoulder slope. Now we're going to connect our neck measurements. Connect to 1 inch for the back. Remember, the 1 inch is for the back. And then the 10 inches is for the front. We're going to roll a straight line and connect it to our front measurement, neck depth. Connect it to the front neck depth and roll it straight down towards our 7 inches. That will serve as the overlap. So you connect it down towards the overlap, and the 10 inches for the neck depth is not constant. It varies from measurement to measurement. You have a small size, you can take it up a little. If you have a big size, the 10 inches is okay. So I'm cutting it right away, and this is the way I cut. Be very careful so that you see how I cut it. As you can see, it's ready. Our pattern is ready. Then when cutting on your material, you add ½ inch allowance all through the armhole, the shoulder, the neck depth, 1 inch allowance by the side and 2 inches by the side, and 2 inches allowance by the hem, so as to turn it. See how I placed my pattern for the front, for cutting the front, because our front will be like so. 1 inch allowance by the side, ½ inch all through the sides, the armhole, the shoulder and the neck depth, then 2 inches allowance for the hem. Then after cutting for the front, you move over to the back as the same allowance I mentioned earlier. You add those allowances and cut it down so you don't run short of fabrics while sewing. Then our pattern is ready, our material is ready for sewing. The next video is how to sew. I am unpinning the pattern paper from the material I used. I used the satin material, Bridal satin. You can look for any silk. You can look for any silk or doll face for yours. I hope the tutorial was helpful. The next video I'll upload is how to join our pieces together to see what we have as our bridal robe. So see you in my next video and have a nice day. Bye.